Good morning. It is 11 p.m. on the 16th. No, the 13th of November. 11 p.m. 15th, 13th. It's Friday the 13th. It's Friday the 13th of November. 2020, the year of our Lord. Sitting, different room than the one that you're in now. Listening to my voice through a microphone being broadcast or recorded, probably, more likely. And we're gonna have a mess around with some things again. This is Mark 4. This will probably be the last Let's Work on Some Stream Stuff mini series. Because I think we're pretty much at the totality for this reskin of things. I don't think there's going to be much more changing to my setup. I do miss the Soviet lens. But there's not much I could do. I would never be able to get it to focus at this distance that I've got it at. And if it did focus, it would be like all up in my nose. So we have to just accept and move on until I get another camera. I'm gonna tweet out the link to this stream. And then I'm gonna get on with it. Might even oh, I see there's some messages from you. Let me just finish tweeting. I'm an alien, I'm an illegal alien, I'm an Englishman in New York. Yeah. You are neither an Englishman nor are you in New York. I do not believe you, neither. So there's no way that you could be an alien of any kind, let alone an illegal one. Or an alien in that specific situation. All right. So right now, I'm actually just I've been working on a project that I'm not going to show you properly, but I can. Ooh, dropped frames. Wow. Huh. Ah. Oh, it put me out of sync. Let me fix that real quick. Boop. Boop. Okay, there we go. Back in sync again. But yeah, I've got a project that's. Can I do this? Does this turn? Like, I've got a script running. You'll have to just take my word for it. There's no way I'm gonna focus or anything. But I've got a script running, so occasionally I'll be looking over there to see its progress. And there isn't really a lot I can do computationally right now because that's stealing all the things. It's not gonna break. It's just a monitor arm. It's meant to do that. Um, yeah, my current setup is a bit all over the place. Is this, how long is this cable? Yeah, we can show it. That's long enough. Okay, add a video capture device. Webcam. This one, please. Ooh, I filled up the screen. This, please. Resolution, we'll just do 720. Frame rate 30. Color range partial. Use buffering. Okay, that's fine. So you can see. Oh, I was looking at the Eunice channel there. I got some nutritional yeast, some floss, and then there's my ring light. Let me center this. There's the project that I'm working on, currently in progress. Here's the orange child in my sunglasses. You're right. The projector from yesterday is still there. And there's the camera inside there with the chat. So yeah, and you can when you're in this camera, you can see my big spot right now, but you can't. I don't think you can see it quite as badly on this. It's because it's in the shadow. But that was just me being stupid and not being able to leave it alone, and then it got a bit nasty. But it'll pass. It'll leave me. Okay. So as you can see, my setup is pretty static now. Oh, we're dropping more frames. What is going on? I've messed something up here. Why 3 days in a row is not good. What did I do last time to fix it? Stats, please. Some of us are grannies and still in puberty. Yeah. Okay. I'm not losing frames anymore. But I was. Woe is me. Woe is me. What was that I got? Main screen Earth. Oh, okay. I don't know why that's in this screen. Whatever. How are we doing? We still smooth? Yeah, I don't think I've dropped frames in a while. Alright. What was my plan? My plan of action. I was going to just gonna do the whole chat browser thing probably. What's this? Oh yeah. Let me move that over to 4. Okay. I'm just gonna take this and duplicate it. Then move it to here. Oops. Nope. This one, please. commit a crime. I wasn't gonna commit a crime. I was gonna take this and move it off, and then we're gonna do we're gonna put the chat element in. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Off to one side now. And then if I move over here, I'll look like I'm looking over the right direction. Okay. And you want to go find, I think it was one of these, right? Browser. No. No, it wasn't this one. This one? Chat browser. Perfect. Okay. We want to go back to here. And browser. An existing chat browser. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep, I know chat isn't on screen yet. I'm dealing with it. That's what we're here for. I want to properties and throw that there. Okay. And there we go. There you are, Nada. You're on stream now. I know that you don't want it there. Oh, apparently I already. Wait, hold on. What? Okay, somehow I added it both. I'm not going to keep it up there permanently. I just want to have the option. This is just for this moment, so that we can frame everything properly. Be like that. Can't tell because the light. Yep. Okay. There we go. And should we make a watermark or like a piece of text that people can see? Saw this thing where people put across the bottom like a lower third saying like, "This is my name." Should I have something like that? I should, shouldn't I? This is my name. This is where you can follow me. But I kind of like how clean it is. So it's kind of frustrating. I wonder how strange it would look to have like the spinning text as being like that stuff. I don't know why I'm wearing headphones. This always happens. I'll wear headphones for way too long. Jen. People want to find you. Don't worry. And there's no mistakes here. Come on. It's not like you're dropping N words or anything. Come on. Be realistic. I don't even know what sort of shit. I don't particularly like doing that shit though. I don't like putting all the social media stuff. I think it would look real corny to have like, what's it? I'm orange. I'm orange. Follow me. Twitter at _access. Instagram at I-XT. On YouTube as blah. I don't like this, but okay. Boop, boop, boop. Come on. Just need to clear it off. There we go. That's stupid. That's stupid. Let's not do that. There we go. Better. Hmm. Having that weird low thing. You like the Sky Nightwish background, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's just stars. I love having this. It's so good. Having the slight animation. I think it adds a lot. It's like I'm in my own little world. Okay, how about copy that, paste as a duplicate, and we move this up here. Properties. It's so funny. I need to remove the scroll. Ah, gone. It's so funny. How about like that? We have it real stretched. Transform and then transform. Stretched bounds. Yep. Then properties. Select font. 400 to make it sharp. Make it real squished. Then how squished do you get? One more place to distract such annoying. Ah, if you follow me on Twitter, that's another place. But I don't know. Making promo stuff like this. Somebody else liked. Who liked? um. I don't know whether I like having a little lower third thing. It's so much nicer just having it clean, you know? Hmm. Not sure how I want to solve this. Yeah, Twitter's annoying, but it's also the platform that I probably spend the most time on. Oh, we dropped a couple more frames. Are we out of sync again? Yeah, I think we are a little bit. Hmm. Okay. How about I change the color? Will that make much difference? White. Okay. Ah, change back. White. Okay. Okay. Or I could do the little what is it where you put emojis? I should just do that, right? Have like Twitter icon and then have the handle. Then do anyone even use that? Like it's just like a watermarking thing, right? When people get clipped, they want to be watermarked like that. Um so really I just need to have like really precise uh like wording on this on the ring. Maybe I can like have like a script that sets up all of my element. What are the things I keep up with on there? Well, on Twitter. I don't know, all the people that I'm following. I already I used to post quite a bit, but then I had lots of bots post instead, and then the bots are now turned off entirely. I think at the minute there's not even the hydration bot going, um, because the machine that it runs on is unplugged right now, um, because I was doing stuff with the archive that it was running, but um, I just haven't turned it back on, and it takes a little bit to set up the archive, so can't just quite easily just plug everything back in. Okay, maybe I can like get the title of something with write info JSON. Can I not get like print info JSON or something? Let me switch to means. Oh yeah, this is gonna be. Oh well, I'm gonna be a long loop. Why not? Um. Okay. YouTube DL. H. Okay, I think that there is a format here to like print out dump JSON, simulate quiet print JSON information. Okay, I think this is the. Yeah, I think this is the specific one that we want, just J. So if I do the URL for this specific stream, we'll get JSON output for the current live. Yeah, uploader, uploader ID. And there's the title there. So if we do pipe that through JQ dot title, then that's what happens. Okay. I'm dropping frames again. I think I just need to have like a specific, like if I wanted to do this all the time. Maybe I'm just thinking about it too much and actually the experience isn't too bad. I could always drop down to 720. Maybe put chat back so it's not like you're talking with no one. And when people come back to sleep, to see this, or learn things, I don't know, it makes sense. It's fine. I'll embrace my broken English. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. Or I could just do what I normally do, which is read the chat out loud. Unless it gets really active, in which case I summarize. But I usually just read it out. I could have it on stream, but it seems to be like no point right now. Especially if I'm just working on a few things. It's probably better for you to be able to see what I see. I could move myself to the corner again. That's literally the worst corner to be moved to right now. Unless I move this over here. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Okay, so that gets me the... What? It literally just did though. Okay. So we have the ID, then we pass that through. I've got the script that does it called test. Looks scary. What? The text that's on my screen. Just a JSON file. It's just not formatted right nicely. It'll look a little bit less scary if I were to make it a format. If I do that, it'll look a little bit less scary. See, this is what humans would look at it like, but I didn't care too much about that. I just wanted to see whether it had the information. Which is here. Full title, I guess. Full title. No, get me this. Ooh. Okay. Okay, and test is usually like a full line or so. So I guess what we probably want to do is like count characters and then like add an extra copy of it on until we get to the like a full line of characters. So hold on, echo, and then we'll do word count. So it's 100. So if okay, bin/bash. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we want to do YouTube DL J, and then just do one. GQ dot full title equals, oops. Title. Okay, actually, I had to use a special thing, right, for counting letters. I think UWPN, UWPN, yeah, UWC. Okay, so let's do dollar that one, and then we want to just give it the ID. No such file or directory. What did I do there? Oh no, yeah, I don't need one. Oh, hello. I didn't echo it. Go title and then CC count. Okay. 47. Okay, it's got quotation marks in it though. Let's roll that. So now that should be 45, right? Okay, 45. Beautiful. Okay, so we go if no, while title while $cc count less than 100 do count add to count done. We want a function add to count. Title equals title space title. Wait, no, I can't do that. Full title equals title. Okay, and then this should be full title, and then full title, full title. Oops. Full title. And this should be full title here. Full title. Why? Do done. While do done. That's right. Right. I think that's right. Unexpected token near done. What have I done? While then while do while done. Oh no, it's not a function. What am I don't do that. This is in Python. This is bash. Okay, perfect. Okay. So you don't need that. Then we want to go test. Or we do gen text sh full title. Okay, and then we want to go to gen text. And I'm gonna just remove, actually no, I should best leave these here. but we want to change this to be dollar brace, curly brace is what we want to start with. And then we want to do 1 minus. I think that's how I do it. So if I run it with, if I just do gen text, which should do the whole WIP it, and then if I go, hey, should just do 3. Okay. Okay, perfect. So now if I go gen loop from ID, okay, and then we run it with the ID, it should make it from the WIP title. Okay, and now if I go to the content list and then back to the cut, I mean, it works, but it's really condensed. Maybe 100 is too much. Maybe it needs to be 90. Okay, content list, uncut. Okay, that seems pretty perfect, I think. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I think I just need more emojis in my title. That's the problem now, is that I need more emojis. Okay. What else do I want? We want to be able to get that chat, this one, higher. Can I, what does local file mean in this context? Okay, not what I want. Can I script this? Where is this saved? That's what I want to know. Let's go to, back to the main stream again. The main screen. Oh my god, not without me. Keep me here, please. Okay. Dot OBS, no, config, yep, okay, OBS Studio, oops, I didn't move to it, CD, okay, and what was this called? Chat browser, right? RG chat, hat, okay. What mic do I use? I use a Neat Microphones Bcaster. I like it a lot. I would say for my usage, it's probably like an 8 out of 10. But I have a very specific use case. It might not be appropriate for most other people, but really, yeah, it just depends on what you need a microphone for. For my specific uses, this is probably the best one that I could hope for. It means that I don't have to get a separate stand. It means that I can do this whole broadcaster-ish look without it looking like, it looks a bit surreal to me because it's square compared to having like a more traditional look to things. Like if I remove the pop shield like I did there, it looks a little bit more like a traditional microphone. But I think I like this a lot with how weird it looks. I like it having the hardware knobs to be able to control the volume when I'm not using it as a microphone. I would say it's nice that it has stereo. It sounds pretty good. But there are microphones that are better suited to other people than this. Like, I wouldn't recommend this to like do streaming with or for like Zoom calls or something. It's like way too expensive for something like that. Yeah, sure, I'll write in chat. Go. Neat Microphones B-Caster. Pretty sure it's a B-Caster. They have Neat Microphones has this whole like B looking thing. Yeah, it's a B-Caster. It's like $100 and something. I don't even know. There's some used ones for $90 US, but it's pretty pricey for like just like a blue Yetis. You know, people mock them, but they sound alright for the cost. There's like a model below this one from Neat, um, that only has one condenser in it. That would probably have been a better decision to purchase because it sounds exactly the same. It just doesn't have the stereo mode. But then the aesthetic, you know. Okay, I need to find where this. I'm pretty sure that it won't be like encoded. Wait, what? Profile data time is it? 22:43. That's like now, right? So maybe it is that. GZ. Can I just GZ to the to printout? GZ decompress to std out. Okay, GZ cat. Yeah. Do I have that? Hi Beatrice. Install GZ cat. Because I don't really want to make it messy. Wait, what? It's also known as zcat sometimes. Okay, zcat. Okay, I have zcat. 2, 2, 11, 13, 20, 22. Okay, so that's this. That's just a log. Yeah, I think these are all just logs of when things broke. I enjoy Blue Yetis in ASMR. I know this is almost ASMR, but you've done things, different things. I just want to know what's in that thing. I probably want to find it in my country. Yeah, I don't know what the distribution is for um for the Neat microphones, but it was formed by the same people as Blue, so it could have similar things. But I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they're not. Okay, I have no idea. Maybe I should just look it up. What's global? Beautiful. Let's try not to leak my stream key if possible. Geometry, preview enabled, snap distance. Script log window. See basics. Oh, here we go. Scenes. What is this? Untitled JSON chat. Sources. Chat browser. Name chat browser here. Okay, this is the align browser to private settings, visible, disable, chat browser. I don't know why I didn't pick this up before. U1Z. Okay, here it is here. Ah. This URL here. Oops. I'm not entirely sure what it is. So name matches chat browser. It's an object in something. Oh, this is much further than I thought it was going to be. Okay, let's just access it with PQ. Untitled. Okay. There'll be a big chunk of text where that CSS was. Okay, here it is. Yeah, it's the same one. Okay, so this is here, which is inside of... Is it literally just inside of a huge array? Okay. Okay, is there a way that I can do JQ depth? What? That's awful. I don't want to do that. Okay, whatever. 1. Okay. I wish I could see this in like a better way. Because it's in something. Okay, maybe I'll do the do this and then have a scroll up, see whether that's still there. Okay, here it is here. These are all like the elements that I'm using. Oh, was that a drop? A drop? Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay, here it is again. And it's still in an array. I mean, that's good, I guess. Is there like a one called sources or something? If I do like source. Hmm. Okay, it is in this an array called sources. Okay, but then what? Then what is it in? Oh my god, this is huge. No wonder I'm not finding it. Stop. Uh, like that. And then... Okay, so hold on, actually, is this... Okay, it's in something. It looks like I'm gonna have to do like this weird depth thing that's being suggested here. Okay, so we want to do del and then question like that. Okay, so it's this here. I think. Yeah, it will be. So there's something else called sources. There's like two things called sources? Is that right? Oops. Or am I just not understanding this way of doing it? Okay. I'm gonna pipe that into a less. Yep. Ruined out a less. Okay, so settings. Okay, so there's some this and then settings. Nope, doing it wrong. Yep, I get it. One, two. And what was it? It was something URL here. Just URL. Okay, so it's inside it. It has ID. That's we have named chat browser. There's a select, right? JQ. Yes. So we do that and then select dot name equals chat browser. Right, that was how. Oh, no space. My mistake. Oops. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Um. And then we take this. Can I put it to be just this. And then if I remove, how much of this can I remove? Can I remove that much? That, okay. Yes, I can remove that much. Oh, it live updates. Fantastic. Okay. Um, do I need to go that deep? Can I just do it from here? No, I have to do that and then like modify it. Hmm. I was doing this recently as well with something else. I can't for the life of me remember. Oh no, no, I do remember. Let me check. Uh, oh, it's not on this. It's not on this. I was using something else. Yeah, I can't just. It was using something. I think it was like using sponge or something. JQ select replace value. Hmm. Okay. So apparently I can use like a walking function, which so if I do like that, but I don't. I want everything else to come through. Sorry, let me catch up on chat. I know that you just tagged me. Uh, you've been talking a bunch. Okay. Struggling with tiredness lately. He's currently being cured and sleep. 7 days awake. Wow. What just happened? Nothing interesting. Okay. Um. Oh, yeah. Damn. What's tiredness? I don't know what it feels like not to be tired when I was 7 hours. Damn. I just read through it quickly. I don't think it's made of. Yeah, I mean, the US in general makes fun of um, a lot of illness, and it sucks. Um, where are we? I'm basically just trying to work out how to like automatically replace the chat's ID, so I don't have to do it manually because I'm lazy. Um, at least from like from having the ID, get it to replace it. So we're selecting that, but the thing is, it's not printing out. It like just doesn't print out the right. It doesn't print out everything. It just prints out the subject. So like if I were to put the rest of this code in, I think it would just. Like if I were to do, I think the rest would be for us like a fonts dot URL. Oh, actually, this looks like it might have. Okay, that's weird. And then this should have changed URL to fonts. Nope. Oh no, here. Okay, it's dot settings dot URL. Duh. Settings dot URL. Okay. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so it's switching that to fonts now. So let's go find another live. YouTube / live. Featured live streams. Adult Swim Festival is currently live. We don't really care. We just want the ID, please. So let's remove this real quick so I can get that back. And then we want here this. Okay. And then we want to do sponge. And then untitled. I think. And then if I reload, that should. Okay, it didn't steal from the other chat. Okay, did I just break everything? Okay, maybe I can't do it while it's running, which is fine. Okay. Scenes untitled JSON. Okay. Let's move ourselves back. To here. loop ID. And I'm just gonna save that here for now. Although it would be good to know actually whether I can do that without the these quotes. I mean, I'll have to have double quotes, but whether I can do it without. Okay, compile error. Thought that would happen. I can put single quotes here. Still compile error. Bet it would work if I put single quotes here though. No. Invalid character at top level line. I mean, it doesn't look particularly wrong. Am I just only allowed to have it? Oh shit. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Okay. The thing is, if I put this all in double quotes, then it will be annoyed. But at what point does it get annoyed? That's the question, and how do I solve it? Okay, so that it doesn't like. Probably because of these. No, not because of those. Because of this? No. Oh, I dropped some frames. Sounds like a lot. Sleep's a weird one. I haven't had a good relationship with either. That's funny that we've all had this to various extents and in completely different ways. We all have problems with sleep. Weird. What a coincidence. Not sure how I'm gonna insert this. Either way, I know I can change it. I just need to get the right escape sequences for it. What else? Okay, should I do a... Should I make tile cards but with my face? Should I have a tile card that's based on the zoom cam? Do you think it should also be circular? where are we at? We're trying to work out the what else needs to be sort of established. I think blurry cam should be zoomed in all the way. Say 1 for this far out, 2 for this far out, and then 3 for this one. Which one do you think? 3 for all the way in, 1 for all the way out. Which one should I base it on? I think all the way in might be too far in. 3, okay. Beatrice, do you have an opinion on it? No, you're not allowed to vote twice. I'm taking you up on your word. This number 3. Zoom right into your eye. It would be so blurry though. I have to like go up here and then do this. Okay, like that. It's still not far in enough. Okay, there we go. How far in are we now? There we go. So this, and then real far in. That's off to one side though. I have to like be in the right zone for it. But for specifically for making thumbnails with. That's the question that I was supposed to be asking. Like if I were to make thumbnails with this, which one should I be using as the backdrop? That's not too bad. I'm just very blurry. Very like noisy. Look how blown out I become. I swear this is as like sharp as I'm gonna get. That's fine. I also you don't see the top of my head if I'm this far in. And this one. So say I were to have this and then I bring in text not existing. Is that the right one? WIP title card. WIP it. 1, WIP it 2. WIP it 1. What? Why is that doing a weird transition? I'm just gonna take all of these. Group. Copy. Group. This. Paste. Duplicate. Paste. Duplicate, please. Oh my god, it. Group. Copy. Paste. Duplicate. Ungroup. this. Hello. And this one. Yep. Hello. And should we stretch this out? Hey, look! I've got a huge clown nose now. What about if I just lean into it and give myself a clown nose? Here I am. Beautiful. Or what about if it's the exclamation point? Me. I can't even. There we go. No. Take yourself seriously, Orange. Come on. The circle is my thing. Let me have a quick scroll. Wow, 4 likes. Some people just dropped in to like and then left, huh? Weirdos. I don't really know. I don't really know whether I like this or not. Maybe I could like. I don't particularly like that either. Really, the whip it is not the thing that I want to be pushing too much. I want that to be like a, hey, this is part of whip it. Actually, it's the title that matters. Let's work on some stream stuff, Mark 4. Like that. And then here I am with my face over here. And I'm like, oh, you know? And then people will join into the stream and they'll be like, whoa, it's the corner. It's the stream. It's the same as the icon. And then I'll stop moving. And they'll be like, whoa, the moving icon. Let's make that. I feel a sneeze coming on. Bless me. There might be a sequel to the sneeze in a second. Balls to being serious. Yeah. Balls to being serious. This is actually quite nice. The black. Should I bring in the spacey background and see how that looks like right now? Image. Space. Huh. It's too big. And it's also transparent. Fly me to the moon. Let me play amongst the stars. Da, 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 da. Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Right. Oh wow, I'm between the stars and the text. Move that up a little bit. A little more to the right if there is a border, but not much. So like this. And I should probably do that a little bit. Yeah. Do I want this to be properly readable, or do I want people to be like, whoa, stylistic choice? I know that usually it puts a timestamp post stream in the bottom right. Whip it, whip it. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Full screen projector on far display, please. That one, yeah. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Look at me, I'm such a thumbnail. Oh, my spot though. So this is so much space. Actually, this needs to be moved across because there's some extra. Like that. Yeah. How about like that? Oh, is it still legible? Is it? Is it? Just kidding. So that's about the right X height for it, for this font. But I do like it to be slightly stretched. I do need to change the size of the font on it though to like 400. Because this is going to be bigger, so just so it's a bit more sharp. Yeah, computer. I understand. I'm not certain about that, about this. Compared to what I actually had, which was this. Oh, it's so much more legible though. What about if I did actually bring in the whip, the whippet image? If I did actually have an image on me as well. This is nice stream here, but have the space between me and it. That's so weird. But I also did like having this color source over it. Oh my god, I look like I'm in one of those like crystal shops. It looks like I make tarot reading videos or like astrological forecasts with the stars being on top of this amazing stream. That's so funny. It's not what I want to do, and I'm not negging on anyone like that. It would be really nice to have a little dinosaur guy, but beggars can't be choosers, you know? It's so funny. Look, I'm in the thumbnail. My hair's like so floofy today. Trivian man. Is it no the philosopher or whatever is the statue? The guy's like this and he's got like a book under his arm and yeah, I like the orange. Like I put it on a lot of the videos. I always put an orange tint over things. Oh, I'm dropping a lot of frames. I'm sorry if it's glitchy. Oh, it's like real glitchy. Let me just kill that. 'Cause that's probably what was doing it. Okay, am I back? Am I better? No? I'm not? Or am I? Encoding lag. It's still going. It's still going. Come on. I should be back now. I did see it happen. It was like a video encoding problem. This got like messed up a little bit in the process though. Turn off that. I also need to fix my camera. There we go. How's that? Fast mouth now. I don't know what I was doing now. I think it's just OBS. I mean, it's just not very happy with me. VAAPI. Actually, no. I'm just gonna go check the issue tracker. I think that it says on GitHub, right? Yeah. Because I have a feeling there's some problem. Because I think I just updated it as well, like the other day. So it could be that they've changed how the encoding works. Because as soon as I opened up, it was as soon as I opened up my preview window. Let me do it again. See what happens. Tools. I'm gonna open up my stats again since I figured out how to do that. And then open up full screen projector on the far screen like I did last time. Then we'll see whether we drop frames. No. None. It wasn't YouTube's time. It was my time. It was skipping frames on my end. Because the encoder wasn't keeping up. But I did have the space thing open. Like that. Okay, that's dropping the frames down a lot. Although dropping the render time, making the render time a lot longer than it was before. That's a 24 milliseconds. But if I turn it off, the space off, it goes down to 19. So it's a quarter of the time added. 25% increase in time. Wow. There are some spikes here and there. I think I could probably just drop it down to 720 and then I'd be probably fine. I mean, can you even access 1080p on the stream right now? Because like when I've looked earlier, oh my god, it's so funny seeing the preview on my phone of it. Like it looks like I'm inside of the thumbnail. It's so funny. I love that. This is like the most hilarious way of seeing my stream I've ever had. I love it. That's so funny. Look, there I am. Apparently, Xanderhol is streaming. Or was streaming. He just finished. But on my screen, seeing myself moving about, like if I hold my hand up, you'll be able to see little tiny me hold my hand up. Oh, there's me holding up the phone. Come on, there I am. There's my hand being held up. Wonderful. So funny. At least funny to me. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Hi, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, so I have to really be actually have to be really facing into it, don't I? Wa ba ba ha da da ha da da ba ba ya thrilling content on the WIP stream, on the WIP it, sorry, the WIP it stream tonight. How is covering the songs work on YouTube? Copyrights and things, maybe. Like with every other time that you use copyright, you need to have permission for it. But it's actually just done by gentlemen's agreements, or whatever the real word for that thing is. If you haven't come across that term, it's kind of like you just have to know who not to do it to, cover it to, and you probably won't make money on it. So you just upload it and then hope that the original writer does not take it down. It's not transformative enough most of the time when you cover it, even if, because it's the written word that the copyright is on, the written word, and the melody and like the construction of the song. So if you're just performing it, it is breaking copyright unless you get permission to. So you get a license for it, but it's like not policed at all. Or it's not policed a lot. So you have to choose really which songs, which artists, which record labels that you want to cover. Or you just do it and see whether it gets taken down. Yeah, it probably won't get flagged by YouTube unless you're like using the backing track. So like during the final WIP stream, I think it was, I covered, or I did karaoke alongside the Get Got by Death Grips, and that got flagged because I was using the official backing track. It was like, that's Get Got. And I was like, well done, YouTube. So that got demonetized, but I think that wasn't the only thing that it got flagged for. I think I did play some songs on that too. Um, but simply like going over the backing track of something isn't gonna get. Yeah, generally people don't go after people covering songs unless they're trying to profit. Yeah, that's sort of the agreement. But for on the copyright perspective, it's still breaking copyright. Unless you get a specific license for it, like written permission from the copyright owner. But just cover it because nobody already cares. Yeah, do it. Cover it. Cover Billy. Billy seems to be pretty cool about the covers, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. Oh, I actually had some drop frames from Network there. Huh. Interesting. I wonder how badly my streams were before. If this is happening 3 times now. But at least I know how to check it, right? And we can switch to doing it on the CPU instead. Until I get a chance to use Nvenc, probably. Would you do talking and little harmonizing for smooth change? Yeah, sure. I haven't done music properly for a long time. It's almost 1 a.m. for me. This is so funny because if you just scroll past this in like subscription feed, it will just look like I've just animated my icon. I like that a lot. It's tricky for dancers to find music we actually like that we can use. Personally, I just dance to whatever I dance to. I doubt anybody's coming after me anytime soon. Yeah, especially if you want to make money. You basically just have to license it, don't you, then? From dance videos. Or you have a Patreon or something. Or like handle donations or get funding from something else. Um, and then get the broadcast rights. Because it's, yeah, dancing to the music definitely not wouldn't be transformative. I mean, even down to like using PRS, public radio service, cool, right? That's good. That makes sense because you would be a broadcaster. But yeah, like I mean, copyright's crazy, man. It's so overreaching. Like the only like real good part of copyright law that I've heard of is like the educational like loopholes. So like if you can make a good argument that something is art educational, then it would be then it's like exempt from things, or like gets like specific types of fair use attributed to it, but like actually in law rather than being like this weird gentleman's um agreements that we have at the minute. I mean, for anything we produced, we made dance DVDs. How we got around was having every dancer teach on it. That's perfect. That's so good. Yeah, the educational loopholes are so cool. Um, but I guess educational probably would be subservient to commercial use though. So commercial, you wouldn't be able to make money on it even if it was educational, I would assume. but I don't know. That like copyright law is so fucked in general. I'd rather be completely absolutist and be like, yeah, there's no. I'd rather copyright just not exist, and that as soon as you make something in the world, it's like owned by the public, by the people, and you can try to make money out of it through other ways, or society will take care of people and artists. Yeah, copyright law is a lot more like overreaching than I think most people online seem to think. Like when I see like the Orgy RFC like after hours folks, um, whenever they say like, oh, it's fair use, and I'm like, that ain't fair use. Like there's you won't be able to get around copyright from that. Like of course, like the 10-second clip that you put into the show to like explain your point, you could probably argue is like educational, but like they're well within their right even then to take something down. It's just not morally okay. But within the legal world, yeah, like copyright definitely reaches far enough for something like that. You use like an image of somebody that you didn't take, ooh boy, you're going to prison. With the good enough lawyers, of course. Like, it's so stupid, man. Oh, I'm dropping frames again. Network. Okay, we're back. We should be lucky again. Let me reset that. Dropped about 3 seconds of time. Oh, now I'm dropping a bunch again. I don't understand. Am I on a VPN? Is that what's going on? I did this last time as well, I think. Oh yeah, I am. Oh, God damn. That's why my frames are dropping off the network. Orange. Pro. Hmm. Now I'm over here, and I'm significantly more floofy because I removed the VPN. I moved away from the US so I could connect a bit faster. I know you were losing me. I mentioned it. I said that I was gonna go. Maybe that got cut off. But I should be back now and I should be all fine. I left my VPN on, okay. The slow one as well. I was connecting to New York. Okay. Shouldn't have been connecting to New York. Because that's like way far away. Of course my upload isn't going to work very well there. Encoding caused the most problems. This stream, the network was only a few times, so it's not awful. Yeah, I know you're back. Although my mouth is out of sync again. Do 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 do. Very much of the opinion that you can do whatever you like with anything I create, other than say you created the original. I appreciate being credited, of course. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. Um, but also I'm finding myself finding less and less of a reason to say as long as you don't claim you created the original. But it's hard for me to justify my opinions on that. I think it's just a feeling that I just like go and steal it. But that's mostly with my own work. whether I think that the same for the entire society, I think I would only ever think that if like people were able to make as much, like they would be able to survive without anything. Like for big artists, it's like hard to even claim that you own something. Like to be like if I like just republished what Billie Eilish made, right? Just no changes at all, just put it on, well, yep, this is mine. No one would believe me. And if I like burnt a disc and sold it to someone of like her album, then and I was like, yep, this is my music, then obviously that's wrong. But it's why is it wrong? Because they're losing money, or because I'm like I don't know. I don't like it becomes really hard. So if I steal from a smaller creator and then make a shit ton of money from the design, that's obviously morally wrong. Um, but to like try to back up why I think that's morally wrong, it's only morally wrong because that smaller creator won't be making, might not be making enough money to survive, and I'm taking away commerce from that person, like for potential sales. But then would they have had that if they didn't have the reach of the giant company stealing that? Should the giant company then employ them? In this world, probably. They'd be like, hey, can we license this design? Or hey, do you want to come work for us? You know? But in a society where everybody is paid well and everyone has like enough money to survive and access to the resources to survive, you know, like what where do I fall on it then? Is it what I want then is like still this trend of essentially this like idea of a design being distributed a lot by the big company, or have them reach out to the creator. Like I'm not I it's hard for me to justify whether I want purely the credit, whether credit is actually worth anything, like intrinsically, or whether it's just because I think that the conditions around it are shitty. Like, what is it exactly that the big company is bringing to the table that makes it bad if the creator they're stealing from is in a very good position? Hard for me to justify either way, because I don't know whether I believe that like the worth that you put into something is necessary, like worth as in like this is my design that I did. If someone were to do it, go steal that even word for word and then make it into a different product, whether I believe that is like intrinsically wrong, because it isn't the value that you're putting into it in their case is like making it into a product and then distributing it, you know? It's kind of weird. It's a bit of a weird one to me. um like I can't I don't know whether I can justify it in a world that um like say Disney like goes after a small creator for redoing for like printing T-shirts with Mickey Mouse on it, right? Whether can't defend Disney, like if I'm actively saying like, oh, Disney shouldn't be doing that, because they're only a small creator, like they're not realistically going to damage Disney's IP by distributing T-shirts with Mickey Mouse on it. Like, but then I don't know how that really fights against the whole idea of like this creator's IP, this random 300 follower Twitter accounts, drawings being taken and put on T-shirts by, say, Urban Outfitters, and then being like, no, Urban Outfitters can't do that, right? It's weird because it's essentially the same. I'm essentially taking the role of Disney there. But the only thing that really changes it is the money and power dynamic from that. And if you try to make that more equal, then what does the argument become? I remember in the 90s turning up to a signing for a band called Fear Factory with a photocopy of the CD cover. When the band asked why, I said, because I taped it off a friend. That's amazing. Like, personally, I'd be stoked for people to, like, pirate my work in that way. Um, that seems pretty fucking cool. Provided I'm making my money enough to survive, then I'd be good for that. Yeah, why would they care? If they're small enough that that's not like where they're getting all of their income from, then they probably wouldn't care. And like you had the show, so they already paid you. You already paid them in some respect. And plus, I guess there was no probably. It's probably unlikely that money was changing hands between you and the friend for that tape, except from like bill of materials maybe. But like there wasn't like more money. Whereas if it was like a full on shop making a ton of CDs and selling them, then it would probably be a problem. At least in like the norm, like the consensus idea. Hmm. Okay, I think the stream's gone on long enough. It's almost 2 hours now. I might try to sleep early. I've got some work to finish off, but I'm a bit worn out. To be honest, I've been doing a bunch of it all day, cleaning up some stuff. So I might just go sleep. Try to get up early. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. Thanks for joining me here today. And good night. See you later. Take care. Stay hydrated. Stay safe. Wash your hands. And I'll see you tomorrow, I guess, if you come along. Um, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing this weekend, but we'll do some big loop shows or something like that. Have a call in, something like that. This week's been pretty quiet, with nothing really happening on it. Mostly because I've been doing other things off it. But yeah, take care. Bye bye.